7 here. And we have, I guess, another very exciting end to dark side copyright scandals, if you will. As you know, DSP always have issues with copyright strikes, copyright whatever the fuck. And it happened again over the course of the last, I don't know, 15, 20 days or so. It's kind of a lot to go over here. If it was something else, if it was other stuff I want to talk about in the video, I won't be able to. It's just going to be me talking about the stupid copyright strike bullshit. And some Patreon stuff in the beginning, because that's always fun. But it's 3 videos. It's part of the trilogy, if you will. We got Emergency. Atlas strikes DSP Gaming despite adhering to the Persona 5 rules. ... What the fuck? That was uploaded June 22nd. Then we got the sequel, Emergency. 2 more false strikes against DSP Gaming. Channel may shut down. May is in caps. July 7th, 2017. We have a Twit Longer, which is the spinoff. We have Mad fucking donations, which is, I guess, the straight to DVD movie. So that don't count. No, it's like a TV series. Straight to DVD TV series. Makes sense, I know. And we have the trilogy. Well, not the trilogy. The final part of the trilogy is the weekend preview from July the 9th. And as usual, DSP overreacted like a motherfucker, causing his fans to overreact like a motherfucker, causing the people that pay attention to him, that aren't his fans, to overreact like a motherfucker. And who reaped the benefits from all of this overreaction? Gonna let you guess. DSP did. He made more than $1,000 in one day. More than $1,000 in one day, including $100 donation, $100 donation, $300 donation. You can't see that one because my face might be covering it. No, there you go. It's right over my head. $300 donation. 52525252. It was like it was his birthday. He got more donations when people thought he was gonna go away than what he got when his birthday came, because people care more about his content than him living another year, obviously. But yeah. Then, if you count the subs and if you count the bits, technically, even though he don't get paid the same way, that's a lot of money though, still. Even if you say, oh, he only counted donations, that's like $500, $600. $890 plus and $2 plus on-screen tips. Well, there you go, almost $1,000 in direct to PayPal donations. Unless they did it with a card. If they did it with a card, you gotta wait to get the money. But if it's direct to PayPal, if it was PayPal to PayPal, it's almost $1,000 he got in one day. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And that's because he overreacted, like I said, causing his fans to overreact. And his fans overreacted with money. They pretty much threw it at the screen. But anyway, let's go back to some Patreon shenanigans. Take a field trip to his Patreon. Patreon.com// whatever one. Dark Sid Phil, only $999, 198 patrons. His shit kind of dropped off, and there's multiple reasons. First of all, it's because the beginning of the month people drop off. Second of all, he kind of shat on his weeb voters, because every time this dude do a Patron's Choice, it's a fucking weeb game. So he kind of said that he not accepting weeb games anymore. Japanese-centric games, visual novels, JRPGs, are not accepting them anymore. So that helped. And I think it dropped off more because people gave him almost $1,000 in regular donations. They didn't have money to give him on Patreon too. This dude gave him $300 plus $100. It's $400. Now, unless he got some amazing fucking job, even if he does, that's still $400. Unless this dude is legitimately rich. $400 is still a reasonable amount of money. You could still do stuff with $400. You could buy a few pairs of Jordans. You could put like a down payment on some rims. You could put a payment on your car. You could buy a TV monitor. You can you could buy some computer parts, get you a nice graphics card. You can get all kind of stuff for $400. This dude got, I'm not going to exaggerate, even though I kind of want to, and say he got life-changing money. He did not necessarily get life-changing money. Let's be real here. But he got he got a significant amount, and almost $1,000 would probably, you know what, fuck it, it is life changing, at least for that period of time. If somebody came to you and hand you $1,000 right now, you a normal working person, you know, you don't have like lottery earnings, or you don't have like a rich aunt that died or some shit. Some dude came up to you and said, man, I really like what you're doing, bro. Here's $1,000. You know, a year from now, it might not be affecting your life, but for the next couple days to couple weeks, maybe, it's going to affect your life pretty good. $1,000 is a lot of money. And for a streamer, $1,000, that's going to change a lot of stuff. Overnight, you're going to be like able to do more stuff, able to play newer games, play newer systems, all kind of stuff. This dude get $1,000 and it's like, you see nothing, because it goes straight to the bills. So the fan gets nothing in return except the promise that he's going to stick around and continue to do the exact same thing. I don't know how good my audio is. Anyway, it's been a pretty long day for me, so I'm talking like this. But let's get into the patron stuff, and then we can play all of these emergency videos and shit.
So I've covered all my bases in
Audio
regards to the Dark Souls 2 playthrough now. Alright?
Audio be good.
Let's talk about some other very important things. Alright? Let's talk Patreon, folks. Because right now, the patrons from the month of June are...
It's July the 5th, by the way, before he got all of the money from fans.
That's great. Thanks to everyone who pledged in June. I have a positive announcement, and I have kind of a negative announcement. Although it's really not negative, it's more of a FYI, alright? Just so people can understand. So first of all, I'm announcing officially right now the monthly goal for July for Patreon. Alright? So, at my Patreon page, which is patreon.com/DarksidePhil, if we hit the monthly goal this month...
How would you not know the link?
Alright, of funding.
Alright.
Which is $1,125. Not really. Allow me to explain. My Patreon page is all screwed up, because every single month people pledge, and then they pull their pledges, or people pledge, and then their pledges don't clear. It's all messed up, because that total you see on my Patreon page is not accurate, okay? In truth, when it comes to Patreon, I'm trying to raise $1,250 a month, period. That's what I'm trying to raise. Since I started Patreon in early 2015, that's what I've been trying to raise every single month. It's never changed. The problem is, the total on my main page is always wrong. No matter what, it's always off, okay? So, I had to readjust it because the goal was, I had adjusted it. You
should have readjusted it like a year ago.
To say $1,025, and when it adjusts for everything, that would equate to $1,250. I know that makes no sense, but it's the truth. Patreon's numbers are all fucked up. So, I would still be making the $1,250 a month. All of a sudden, now, I guess there were several months where a bunch of people were declined, and it screwed up all the totals. So let me give you some perspective, alright? In the month of June, it showed, public-facing, it showed that I had raised $1,183, okay?
Okay.
In reality, we only hit the goal by $30. So really, I raised a little bit more than the goal that I set, okay? Just a little bit more. But the Patreon page was showing almost $160+ more. So there was a big discrepancy of $130+, alright?
Alright.
So I adjusted my public-facing total to now say we need to raise $1,125 in order to hit the goal. So that's more accurate, alright? I'm not changing the goal. The monthly goal for my Patreon is still raise $1,250, okay? I want you to understand that. Nothing's changed. I'm just trying to make the public-facing numbers more accurate, alright? Now, that being said, folks...
This is all very believable, by the way. I completely trust this guy.
Now that the Sonic event has ended, meaning people already pledged and the Sonic event is going to happen, people are voting on it, a ton of
He's not trying to finesse anything at all, you guys.
Already.
Very honest man here.
They already did.
DarksidePhil, very honest guy.
And if you actually take a look at my Patreon page...
Oh, now, man, Keith Ani just subscribed. Thank you.
You'll see that, sadly, the funding went from $1,183 to $1,000. So over $180 of pledges were pulled now that this Sonic event is over. So already we're way under the goal. You know, we're way under hitting the goal for the month of July. Good news is it's very early in July, and I hadn't actually announced, you know, we haven't announced Well, I haven't announced what the goal is yet for this month. I'm about to right now. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, do that
Hopefully,
first.
once I announce what the goal is, people will be motivated to pledge again. Alright? So, what is the goal for July if we hit the Patreon fund?
Also, before we continue, his assumption is that if I make it to when you can't vote for weeb games, new people are going to come in and pledge because they know their vote is going to work more, I guess. This is so fucking insane and shenanigan and nonsense. This is like saying, well, too much Republicans are winning, like, voting shit, right? That's what it's called, voting shit. Too much Republicans are winning, like, voting shit, right? So what we should do is ban them from being able to get voted for, and then the other people will start winning. And then people that don't like Republicans might start voting. That's what he's doing. It's ridiculous. He's taking away power from other people to bring power to people that don't even want it yet. These people ain't even pledged yet. He want to get the people that complain every time he play like Danganronpa or some shit. Like, oh my God, he's playing fucking Danganronpa. That fucking boring game. He want to get those people, the fucking crybabies that's not going to give him money anyway. And he wants to give less power to the people that have been giving him money to vote for a game to him to vote for a game for him to play. Think about that. You're giving me money to tell me to play a game. I'm gonna take the rights away from you. Well, at least when it comes to a certain genre, I'm gonna nerf you, with the hopes that new people will come around and like vote for Dark Souls or some shit.
Funding level. The goal for July is, yes, ladies and gentlemen, again, the best,
shitty
the best
Patron's
one, in my
choice
opinion, the
again,
one that always returns
Ray.
and ends up being successful. It's the return of the Patron's Choice playthrough.
Always end up being successful. He always hit his Patreon goal. Does it mean like view-wise? But you get paid to do this so you don't have to worry about views. Well, allegedly. That's not the case
what
anymore.
This means is if you pledge
the world
$5
isn't in black
or
and
more
white.
in July to my Patreon, and if we hit the funding level, all right, we have to hit that funding goal, you'll be nominating and then voting on a full playthrough that I will be starting probably in September. It'll be the downtime game that I balance in September with all the other new releases that are coming out that month. All right? Now, here's the thing. This is different from previous Patron's Choice playthroughs. Here's why. Because I am laying ground rules for this one to avoid the same thing happening over and over. If you checked out all the previous Patron's Choice playthroughs, you may have noticed
still
the
going.
pattern. Persona 4, then Persona 3. Danganronpa 1, then Danganronpa.
By the way, when he played Persona 4, he was like, whoa, well, we also have Persona 3. If people wanted to vote for that at the next Patron's Choice, we could play that too. So that was his fault. Him playing Danganronpa 2. I know it's Danganronpa. I don't like the game much for some reason, so I call it Danganronpa. And that's an inside joke that only I know. But also with Danganronpa 2, he was playing Part 1. He was like, oh, 3 comes out at the end of the year, so if you guys want me to play 2 in the future Patron's Choice, like he hyped that up before he did it. He enticed people to want to vote for 2 of those games.
2. Yakuza. So
he force-fed Yakuza. It's fucking ADB screenshots and shit. I talked about this shit when it happened. It's one of my fucking old-ass videos. He force-fed Yakuza. Let me see if I can find this. Let's face it, with all the stuff this week, Witcher 3 / Persona 4 continuing, Yakuza 4 starting soon, I need all the time I can get. Who asked for Yakuza 4? It's been fan requested ever since I played Dead Souls, and Yakuza 5 is just around the corner. This isn't a Patron's Choice event. It's more like Minecraft, a game that's been asked for a long time but isn't new. No one even voted for Yakuza 4. He put Yakuza 4 in there and said, pay me to play it. And now when it fits his narrative, he's saying that people voted for it.
See what I'm saying? All the Patron's Choice playthroughs always end up seeming to be a Japanese-centric.
All of them. All of them. Minecraft was Japanese-centric. Oh, wait. No one voted for that. Fallout was Japanese. Oh, wait. No one voted for that.
Very small.
But this is the thing. This is my issue with this. I'm pausing too much. This is my issue with this. This weeb shit gets voted for, right? All the time. So wouldn't that mean that people that like these kind of games like giving you money? That's what that would mean, right? So why would you take the privilege of them getting weeb games away? It makes no fucking sense to me. No sense. But he really doing this because when he streamed these games, he don't have the notifications on because he don't want spoilers, because for some reason he care about being spoiled in these games but don't care about being spoiled in all the other games that's not Japanese centric and visual novels, whatever. And he don't do the chat interaction and all of that shit. So this is the thing with DSP. If he stream and give his shitty shout outs and whoa, thanks for the bits and all of that, if he do that, he might make like $200. If he doesn't do it at all, he might make like $4. Legit, like $4. And these people, he realized these people basically paying for his shout out. TBH. So he needs to be able to give them a shout out. So they can't vote for these fucking weeb games because he's not going to have the chat on and he's not going to give shout outs live. It's not going to work, man. You got to vote for a game. He wants people to vote for a game that people want to see and that people are going to want to give money for him to play. On top of him getting money to play it through Patreon. He want double money. He's like Nintendo.
Niche audience kind of a playthrough. So when I end up playing the game, most people don't watch it. And they get frustrated. Why is Phil playing this game? Well, because the patrons nominated and voted on it, and it's a patron's choice playthrough, so he has to play it. Well, this sucks.
Why is he with such fucking whiny babies, dude?
Long, and he should be playing other games.
Jesus Christ. It's a Let's Player. What you crying about what he playing for?
The pattern that I'm noticing?
It's like 400 fucking Let's Players.
Right?
People actually complain about what he's playing sometimes. It's amazing.
The bottom line is, these patron's choice playthroughs, even though I enjoy them, they take up far too much fucking time.
If anything, I'm complaining because he ain't play San Andreas this summer, even though he said he was gonna.
Okay, same thing now with Danganronpa 2. I'm gonna be playing it all this month, probably all next month, and I don't know when the hell I'm gonna finish it.
Stupid Danganronpa.
So much dialogue, and you hear my voice. My voice is hoarse as fuck, and I can't play the goddamn game. And I'm honestly, I'm tired of it. Like, I understand that the people who are pledging are maybe of a certain mindset, but I can't just keep doing the same kind of fucking game over and over. It's not gonna work if we do that. All right. It has to be something that can be finished in a reasonable amount of time, but also something that people are going to want to watch and see. Not that, oh, well, it's great that Phil's playing a great AAA.
So it's got to be something that he gets paid through Patreon to do. What the fuck is going on with this fucking phone, dude? Jesus. It's got to be something people pay for him to do on Patreon. It's got to be something that's less than 20 hours. It's got to be something... And this is not even based on his skill. This is factually got to be a game that's less than 20 hours. It's got to be something that people are going to want to show up on stream for. It's got to be something people are going to want to watch on YouTube. And it's got to be something he can interact while he plays. And it's got to be something people are going to give him money during. This dude is insane.
Whenever he plays that Patron's Choice playthrough, I'm just not going to pay attention.
I hate his fan art, by the way. I hate seeing these fucking stupid faces.
So I'm laying down the law this time around for the Patron's Choice playthrough for July. It cannot be an RPG. It cannot be a visual novel. It cannot be a Japanese culture-centric game. It has to be...
And the thing is, when he played Danganronpa 1, he was talking about how much he loved it. During the pre-streams, every pre-stream, oh, I love this game, I love the game, I love the game, I love the game. Oh, the fans are loving the game. The views are great. People loving the playthrough. When he played Persona 3, loving the game, loving the game. People loving the playthrough. Persona 4, loving the game, people loving the playthrough. And I was like, oh, well, no one wants to see these. No one watches them. Oh, I don't like, oh, no, we don't want to do that anymore.
Something that's less than 20 hours long and is going to have more of, at least an appeal to those who are there for fun gameplay and not this kind of long-ass...
If they was there for fun gameplay, they wouldn't cry so much about him playing a game like Danganronpa. They'll say, oh, it's a stream of Phil playing a game. Well, if I want to watch it, I want to watch it. If I don't, I don't. But instead, he got these specific fucking overly critiquing ass fans. Oh my god, he's playing Danganronpa? Well, I fucking hate Phil unless he plays what I want him to play exactly. What kind of a fan base is that? And he wants to cater to those people. He's getting rid of the weeb shit because he wants to cater to them with the hopes that they would give him $5 to vote.
Are
you serious?
Based shit. All right.
And even if they do vote, and the 30-40% chance hit that their shit doesn't get voted for by the majority, then they're gonna complain more because they paid money to vote and they still didn't get what they wanted.
So there you go.
Jeez.
It's that simple.
We almost done. I've been recording this for too long now. It's 20 minutes on the shit.
Too much of it. I mean, for 2 years, I've been doing Patriots Choice playthroughs, and it's the same thing every time. And it's like, what the fuck, again? And, you know, I have to be honest here. There's some people who've wanted this, or they always say, I can't believe that this game didn't get nominated and voted on.
Now, when Danganronpa got voted for the second time, did he say, wait, what the fuck again?
Is based on your input. So if you are not playing,
revisionist history.
If you are not nominating and if you don't vote, then obviously it's going to keep being the same kind of game. You know what I mean? It's that simple. It's patrons' choice in the hands of the patrons. So
it's like when somebody get voted for in office, like for president, and other people on the internet say, "Oh, well, you should have voted if you shouldn't complain because you didn't vote." DSP basically saying that, which would be valid if you didn't have to pay $5 to vote, but you have to pay to vote. And he fussing at the people that didn't pay, not the people that didn't vote and paid and complained, the people that didn't even pay.
The people who are pledging and supporting me want to see a certain style of game. That's why for 2 years, the Patriots Choice playthroughs have been the same kind of game.
Well, maybe he should cater to those people instead of getting rid of what they want.
Something different, you gotta pledge. $5 or more this month. You gotta nominate. You gotta vote. I would absolutely love to do something completely different, but it just hasn't happened. Okay? Fair enough. I think this is actually because I'm laying down the law and I'm saying because I'm not going to be doing a long, drawn-out, narrative-style, Japanese-centric game this time for Patron's Choice, people might actually pledge and say, oh shit, my pledge isn't just going to go towards a kind of game I don't want to see, then I'll pledge this month, okay? So, please, that's the goal for this month. However, we have to hit the funding goal. And right now, we're already below the funding goal by a good 160 to 70 bucks. So we've got a long ways to go in the month of July if we want to hit the funding goal and have this Patron's Choice playthrough happen. All right? Fair enough? All right. There you go, folks. So that's the Patreon update. Wanted to give you that update. Also,
all right, so that's Patreon stuff. Let's get the fuck out of here. Here we go. Emergency. Atlas strikes DSP Gaming despite adhering to the Persona 5 rules. What the fuck? Despite my strict adherence to the rules that Atlas clearly set out their own blog post, they gave me a copyright strike today. This strike could put my entire livelihood in jeopardy. So please watch this video for the full story. A link here, and then buy a bunch of stuff and visit a bunch of websites and tweet them.
What is going on, everyone? DSP
nice shave, by the way.
I certainly didn't want to be making this video tonight. It's already
and
past
nice Dragon Ball Z shirt.
PM my local time. My voice is shot from streaming all day and being under the weather because of allergies that I've had really bad. But I feel I have to make this video because there's some really
I was so sick of these housewife complaints from him.
In regards to my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming. It's a horrible situation.
My voice is shot.
Atlas.
I reacted to what happened on screen and gave shoutouts for 10 cents all day. My voice is shot.
Okay, it's so shocking that what's
That's literally what he does.
That
react to what's happening on screen.
Basically, no matter what the
doesn't even have
situation
conversations
is,
with people in the chat. Reacts to what's on screen and says thank you for the bits.
Today,
His
I
voice is
copyright
shot.
strike against DSP Gaming, not a claim. Like, for example, a content ID claim where they take ad revenue, or
if only we could all live that lifestyle, DSP.
An actual copyright strike.
But then it'd just be a bunch of people working for the internet, giving other people money on the internet.
For 2 videos,
so we would all be paying each other.
300-part playthrough of Persona 5. If you absolutely must know, the videos in question were parts 307 and 325. Now you may say, well, gee, I wonder what were those parts? Well, first of all, Phil, did you go past the publicly listed requirements that Atlas put on the internet on their own blog site saying that you cannot go past November 19th in-game because they don't want you to do that. If you do, there's a risk of copyright strikes. No. My playthrough is still in October, so I'm not even in the month of November yet, so I did not violate Atlas's requirements about streaming or doing a Let's Play of their game, okay? Now, just for the sake of argument, you might say, well, Phil, Are these videos in question critical plot spoilers or big boss fights from late game bosses? No. In fact, if you look them up, because you can't now, of course, you can't, but I can still see the titles and everything. The two videos in question, parts 307 and 325, are me fusing personas in the Velvet Room. Yeah, that's it. It's me fusing personas in the Velvet Room. No plot, no gameplay whatsoever, just fusing of personas. That's it. There's nothing else in the videos. It's 10-minute videos of that. So it makes
You uploaded
no
10-minute
sense
videos of fusing
whatsoever
personas?
for Atlas
Should be ashamed of yourself.
targeted my two videos and giving me a copyright strike. Another thing, not a content ID match or a copyright strike for these videos. It doesn't make any logical sense. It doesn't benefit them. It doesn't benefit anyone. And I've done nothing wrong per their publicly listed criteria that they put up for people to play their game in a Let's Play setting. So what is going on is the question. What in the holy hell is going on at Atlas, and why did this happen? Now, normally something like this, I would just brush it off and say whatever. But things have changed, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I'm not with Machinima anymore. I'm not. I'm with Curse. And if you're not aware, ladies and gentlemen, partnership networks, unless you're a managed partnership, basically don't put up with copyright strikes.
Why does that get
example,
quotes?
That this copyright strike sticks, and I can't get it removed from DSP Gaming right away, Curse might drop me. Which means no more ads on my videos on DSP Gaming, or I have to go back to my personal AdSense, which, as I told you guys a few months ago when I tried to do that, a personal AdSense on DSP Gaming, I was making, I'm not even exaggerating, about half as much as what I make on ad revenue when I'm with a partner network like Curse. So I wouldn't be, again, I'd be in a financial crisis again. It's like every time I get out of it, if you haven't noticed the past month, I've been good.
Damn.
I'm telling you, oh God, I'm desperate. I don't know what I'm going to do. No, things will be good between the ad revenue I'm making on YouTube right now and the money I'm making on Twitch. I'm good. I can pay my bills and I'm able.
Compare how his speech pattern is, like how fast he fucking talk, how he talk like he. I'm gonna go back to that in like a couple seconds. Compare how fast he talks when he does these shitty fucking vlogs, especially when he does these vlogs, the super desperate ones. Compare how he talks in these to how he talks when he do his playthroughs. He do his playthroughs, he like say like fucking 4 words every 20 minutes and then thank people for subbing to him. He do these videos 1,000 miles an hour. You can't keep up with him. You have to listen 100% focused on it. Because if you don't, shit is gonna fly over your head. You're gonna not notice something he said. You're gonna miss something. That's probably what he wants, because if you pay attention to everything he say, you realize that a lot of stuff he say is shenanigans. He talks so fucking fast when he do these videos, and it's so frantic and paranoid and panicked. Look at his face. He look panicked now. He look like he about to get shot.
Able to keep doing this as a job and everything's going good.
Also, I could actually see gray hairs in his beard around this area. This is not gray hairs. He has a hole in his beard. Just fucking shave it, dude. Jeez, to have a mustache, shave it all the way. He used to have his face fully shaved. I don't know why he thinks he needs this goatee. I guess that's because his shitty fan art and stuff have like fake goatees and stuff. You don't need a goatee. It's fucking stupid looking.
Now all of a sudden another possible crisis, because if Curse drops me, I don't know what I'm going to do. There's very few other partnership networks out there that would probably be willing to pick me up, and if they are, they're going to pay less even than Curse. And again, it's going to be a big rigmarole of me trying to get a partner network that I don't want to bother with. I'm happy with Curse, and this is bullshit that I got a copyright strike for no
this is
reason
bullshit
from literally no logical sense.
No reason.
It doesn't make sense,
and it's illegal.
Put up what they allow, yet then they went back on their word and gave me a copyright strike. Something doesn't jive here. Okay.
Nice sip.
So, obviously, I'm alarmed, all right? Now,
you always alarmed.
On my end, and then why is this a really bad news for everyone out there? I'll tell you in a moment, all right? First of all, what have I done on my end? Well, number one, I immediately served counter notice on both videos. I went back and I said, no, this is not legit. Here's the link.
It's going to be a law, by the way.
This is their criteria. These videos are in line with their criteria. Therefore, they cannot issue copyright strikes legally against these videos. This needs to be reversed immediately. So
also, he's implying that a blog post is a contractual agreement.
Those counter notices already went out against the videos immediately. Now, if Atlas 1 responds and says, okay, you're right, then they remove it, then I'm good. Number two, if they don't respond, I believe it's a 2-week period they have. If they don't respond within 2 weeks, then again, it automatically gets removed. All right, so that's good. Chances are, more than likely, Atlas is going to basically reverse whatever this was. But
Oh my
if
God.
they don't, right? And there's a few things that could happen. Number one, they might even start a legal process to sue me. Do you really think that's going to happen for a couple little rinky-dink YouTube fucking videos that have a few hundred views on them? I don't think so.
But I thought you had a legacy, DSP.
So I think this is just a case of
Rinky-dink videos now.
Bullshit. I don't know how this happened. Okay.
Okay.
So more than likely, this is going to get reversed. I hope, because if it doesn't, all right, and this strike sticks, I'm screwed. But let's hope, fingers crossed, that this does get reversed within the next 2 weeks, and then there's no issues. All right. Number two, I already contacted Curse ahead of time. I let them know the situation, how it's complete bogus bullshit, and told them.
You told them it was bogus bullshit?
Information they needed, they could work with Atlas.
It's
that would be
complete
great.
bogus bullshit.
Because I certainly don't have personal contacts to Atlas that I could talk with.
Oh my God.
Number three, I wrote YouTube because I actually have
Of course he did.
support line for DSP Gaming because it's such a big YouTube channel.
Big channel.
I have a direct support line with YouTube. And
100,000 subs, can't even get 5,000 views.
How could this be legitimate?
On recent videos. Big channel.
Stuff. Can you look into it? So I got YouTube hopefully looking into it. And in
Very
the
big
meantime,
channel.
unfortunately, what I had to do was I had to
Like
make
my
the entire
eggplant toy?
Persona 5 playthrough private. So I'm sorry, everyone.
It's a cat
if
toy.
you weren't caught up on Persona 5, if you didn't even start watching it, it's gone. There's nothing I can do about it. Until this is resolved, there's no way that I could have my Persona 5 playthrough live because then they could strike more videos.
Somehow his
More copyright
mustache
strikes
doesn't
and shut me down, which would be the
combine
end of
with the
everything,
rest of his
okay?
goatee, even though it's so close.
And I obviously can't have
Like,
that.
it goes to here and then like curves
so
out a
this
little
sucks,
bit,
all right?
and
Now,
then
the
that
other
goes
thing I
up there,
did
and then it's
is-
like a really small
As of
empty
right now,
space in
I'm
between. It's
announcing
fucking
this. I already
odd.
said it on Twitter. The Persona 5 playthrough is over.
He doesn't know how to
at this
shave.
point. It seems
He's
like
35
Atlas
years
is
old
never
and still
going to
can't
lift their
shave.
ban of the November 19th deadline anyway.
Just play
At
Persona
least they
2.
haven't, and it's now been what?
It's an actual
months
good
since
game, I
released,
know,
who
right?
knows? But the thing
People are
is,
gonna
even
be
if
mad
they
at me
do,
for saying
I
Persona
can't
5
trust
not
them
good.
because this seems legitimate
like it.
that they did this to me. And who's to say that even though the guy who posts the blog is of one mentality, that they're not still going to issue me copyright strikes? So sadly,
That's not how
ladies and
companies
gentlemen,
work,
the
DSP.
Persona 5 playthrough is
Companies?
over, which is a
That's not
shame
how
'cause I
companies
love the
work.
game, and I'll tell you right now, it was going to be in my Game of the Year contenders for the year. At least as of right now, it was definitely in the running for the top 10. And now I can't even talk about it in my top 10.
You
because I might
can't
get a
talk
copyright strike
about
against
it.
my fucking video if I put any kind of content of Persona 5 in a video.
That's not how it works.
So what the fuck gives?
What the
is going
fuck?
on here with Atlas? It makes no sense.
Comparing an edited
It's
video
completely nonsensical,
to a fucking
okay?
Let's Play.
So
Edited video
this
that's
is all
like
bad news all
legitimately
around,
critiquing
right? No
something
more
to a
Persona
fucking
5
Let's Play.
playthrough. By the way, I'm not going to play any more games from Atlas ever again. I just have to adhere to my guns now. And that
No
sucks
more
to
Atlas
think.
games ever.
Persona 4, 3, 5, Persona 4 Arena, Catherine, and other games they published too. I've played other Atlas published games over the years. Typically, they usually are those JRPG / very Japanese-centric, Japanese culture-like games. So they're all kind of the same kind of game. But it sucks. I've done really good playthroughs of Atlas games before. But if they're just willy-nilly going to do shit like this and think that it's not a big deal and just give copyright strikes against people, I can't risk it. I just can't do it anymore. So sadly, Atlas is off the table. Okay? Now, some people are saying, well, Phil, you're overreacting. How is this an overreaction? If I lose my partnership with Curse on DSP Gaming, I'm dead in the water again. And now I really don't know what I'm going to do because who else am I going to go to? Like I said, there's maybe 1 or 2 other partnership networks I could look to go to who are going to
Wow, 1 or 2?
partner me. If not, I have to go with AdSense, which pays 50% less than any partnership network, and I'm not going to be able to pay my bills again. And you're going to hear me again constantly every day asking for donations and everything. Yes, I do a little plug segment every day, but remember, constantly every day asking for network, and I'm not going to be able to pay my bills again. And you're going to hear me again constantly every day asking for donations and everything. Yes, I do a little plug segment every day, but remember back February, March, April, I was desperate. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to pay my basic bills.
His basic bills.
Going on. And let me tell you.
And by that, I assume you mean like water
doing these
and
daily live streams and the method that I'm
lights?
doing them now. I
You
really
can't pay
enjoy
your
doing
light
this
bill,
The
DSP?
way I've been doing it this year, I've loved doing the job more than the past
Okay,
2 years. No
sure.
lie, it's actually been a lot better in my opinion, a lot more positive. And I'm even pumping through allergies and everything to keep bringing you content. Obviously, I love it, right?
No.
I don't want this
No,
to
it's
go
not
away because of
obvious.
bullshit from
This is your
Atlas
job.
telling everyone publicly one thing and then literally going
The fuck
back
are you
on their
talking
word
about?
and striking me with a false copyright strike, and then, you know, who knows what's going to happen, all right? So,
Why does he try to BS us with this? Obviously, I love doing this because I'm doing it. You just told us that you was desperate a couple of months ago and you was asking for donations more than you usually do. It's no other way for him to make money. What the fuck is he talking about? Obviously, I love doing this because I'm doing it. That's basically what he was trying to tell us. What? You have no other options. Obviously, the drug dealer loves selling drugs because they're doing it. So they obviously love doing it. Okay.
why is this bad for everyone, not just for me? I'll tell you why. First of all, if this strike is legit,
Bad for
if this
everyone.
really is from Atlas, which it looks
The
like
whole
posters,
world is
Atlas
going to
eliminated
suffer
and all
because it
that
happened to
bullshit.
him.
So it looks like it's a legitimate copyright strike from these guys. And yes, it's not an automatic copyright strike. Some people tonight on my stream chat were asking me, was this an auto match strike?
It's stupid
no,
fucking
it says
fans.
manually matched or manually flagged, something like that. So someone actively, supposedly, who works for Atlas personally went through my videos and flagged the 2 Persona Fusion videos and gave me a copyright strike against it. Again, it makes no logical
Why
sense.
am I taking accidental
None.
screenshots?
Especially those 2 videos, it makes no fucking sense at all. So,
Man,
all this being said, if this is legit, this means that now that any company out there at any time can hit you with a copyright strike, even if they tell you it's okay. You could have someone on social media telling you it's good, and then you get a copyright strike. You know, it's bullshit. We need to be able to know what we can and can't do. And the bottom line is, I had suspended my Persona 5 playthrough months ago when I had reached the date that they didn't want you to go past, and I would have left it at that. I'm just going off of what they told me. So we can't trust game publishers anymore to give us legitimate information as
We can't
streamers,
trust
as
them.
content creators. How can we continue to do Let's Plays on the
oh
internet?
yeah,
It just
DSP,
gives
you're a
them unlimited
content
fucking
creator.
power to
Literally
do whatever
everything
the
is
hell they
considered
want,
as fucking
and that's
content
horrible,
on the
okay?
fucking internet.
Now, on the
Posting
flip side
tweets
of
is
this,
fucking content.
all right?
Ridiculous
On
content.
the flip side of this,
Should make the shit
this
sound
I'm
fucking
really afraid of.
prestigious.
what if this isn't legit? What if this is a false copyright strike that's not from Atlas, and they respond to my counter notices and say, well, this wasn't us, all right? Or, you know, whatever, something like that. That's horrible. That means someone, again, just like they did to me years ago, found a way to game the system. They found a way to impersonate
And before it
Atlas
happens,
and place these strikes against me in their name when they're not legitimate. That's awful. That means that YouTube's copyright system is still broken and can be used and weaponized against unsuspecting and indefensible YouTubers. Like, what can we do? I have no
Indefensible?
defense against this. At any time, you just hit me with false copyright strikes again. I
Yeah,
thought we were
DSP,
past
you
this.
making up words
so
or these are real?
I don't honestly. I
Video
don't
froze.
believe that it was an impersonator. I don't. I think it was actually
Nice.
someone at Atlas who gave me this strike.
that's probably a real word.
Now,
It just makes up so much words
the only
nowadays. I gotta look
scenario
everything
here
up. Okay,
where I could think
indefensible,
that maybe
not justifiable by
there could be a
argument,
positive thing. Maybe it was just
and
an
not
honest
able to be
mistake. Maybe it
protected
was a
against
new
attack.
employee at Atlas who didn't understand.
Okay,
there was
yeah, you
criteria
could've
for
got
Persona
a better
5.
word then.
Maybe there was an intern who was doing some work. Maybe someone simply misfucking clicked. Who knows? Okay.
They misclicked and typed up an entire copyright strike. And apparently an intern did it. Intern handed out copyright
Maybe it was
strikes.
completely an error, and the error.
And my computer doing some
resulted in
weird
getting
stuff.
the
Some shit
copyright
loading
strike,
and I don't know
didn't
what's
mean to do
loading.
that or whatever.
I'm gonna have to restart after this.
Okay, fine. That's what I mean. Then I hope it gets resolved.
Suspicious shit is
Because
loading.
what I'm nervous of is if
Bunch of
one thing
porn
was done
pop-ups
wrong,
gonna pop
let's
up
say
on
the
screen.
next step won't be done wrong. So you gave me a copyright strike in error. Now you get a counter notice. Oh, now you'll decline the counter notice in error. You know what I mean? To the point where, what am I supposed to do?
They'll decline the counter notice and error. He thinks real normal humans, as he likes to say. He thinks normal humans are this fucking stupid.
To my knowledge, YouTube's copyright system is different. It used to be you put a copyright claim on someone, they put a counter notice, and then you have to sue them. Okay, that was my understanding of how it works. Now, it didn't used to be like that. It used
This
to
is
be whoever
taking
put the
so
claim
long.
would say, no, I'm enforcing the claim, leave it on, and then you would be screwed as a YouTube uploader. Your channel would just get the strike permanently. From what I understand, they can't do that anymore. If they try to do that, they have to legally sue you. So we'll see what happens, okay? The worst case scenario is is that sadly, for some reason, they uphold it. The strike stays for some reason. I don't know how, because again, I don't know the whole process. And I'm going to lose my partnership with Curse. And then I'm going to be screwed again financially, and I'm going to have to try to figure everything out because of garbage. This is complete and utter garbage. It would be one thing if I had gone past the date that they said not to go by, and I was
Well, you did.
taking that risk upon myself.
Just past the first date.
Shame on me.
The one that's not relevant anymore.
I broke their desires, their rules, or whatever. Even though I don't even agree with their rules, I adhered to them.
Yeah, because you're a coward.
So, I don't know. Obviously, this is a terrible situation. And some of you might say, well, how can we help? Honestly,
Give me money.
Watch the stuff that's on YouTube right now while you can. Not Persona, obviously, but all the other playthroughs. Again, if you're watching live streams, cheering, subbing, tipping, my Patreon, Teespring, anything you can do to help. Because right now, I have no idea if I'm about to lose half the money I'm making on YouTube yet again because of something completely out of my control, and I've done absolutely nothing wrong. This is insanity. And if I were rich, I would take them to court.
Of course you would. If he was rich, he wouldn't do this.
And it was really Atlas.
He definitely wouldn't do this.
Me and they upheld them. I would go straight to court.
He definitely wouldn't do this.
I would end all this bullshit. I would end it once and for all. It would go to court.
He would start a fucking Italian restaurant and make his final YouTube video and say, "Well, bye," and he would never come back.
The problem is, I'm not rich. I'm struggling here to keep the house.
You think a rich person will want to fucking deal with the annoying shit he has to deal with all day?
Barely, which is good that I'm making
the fucking garbage he has to go through dealing with his stream chat, besides him getting free money all the time. I wouldn't want to deal with that shit.
So whatever this
I'd be
is
fucking
going
Audi
on,
5000.
Atlas, I mean, it has to be legit. I have to think it's legit, because if it's not, that's horrible. That means there's another problem with YouTube's copyright.
Oh my god, wrap it up, dude. Jesus. This is the end of the video. Fuck it. The end of the video.
Was someone at Atlas?
Alright. This is Emergency 2. No, Emergency 2. More false, all caps, strikes against DSP Gaming channel may, caps, shut down. Apparently I gotta refresh.
Just all of that.
This is the one where he really asked for extra money. He didn't even put a description. Look at this. Literally no description. This might be the first time DSP uploaded a video without a description in like 7 years. Holy crap. But this is when the real begging started.
Phil here. Today is Friday, July 7th, 2017. Past 3 days have been really good for me.
I wanted to do a counter for this video, and I forgot about it right before I started recording. Motherfucker, he says so much times in this video. It drove me off the fucking wall. How much times he say? He say in this video more than he say in probably any other video he ever made. Probably more than combos of fucking videos. You can combine videos he made and you won't hear this much. It is ridiculous. He's been doing YouTube for almost 10 years and he's been doing it full time for 7, and he's still terrible at talking, because for the last 10 years he's been doing YouTube, he hasn't been talking to the camera. He's been responding to what happened on the screen. Oh man, look at that fucking bullshit. He just died. What the fuck, I was blocking. That's what he knows how to say. He doesn't know how to actually have a real conversation without saying 40 times. And he's 35 years old. Ridiculous.
Great. Everything's been good today.
You're basically a public talker.
Right? But for me to explain,
and you say 1,000 times in the video. How?
Allow me to explain the full picture of what's going on.
We got 2 so far. 3.
Last month,
anonymous $5 tip. Thanks.
Copyright strike against DSP Gaming, my primary YouTube channel.
I want to put this part in. I thought about it and I changed my mind because it's going to be too long anyway. It's going to be more than an hour at least, minimum. But he was playing Dark Souls. I'm gonna just get it rundown. You can find this video. It's under the Mr. Huth stuff or whatever the fuck the channel name. I'm actually go to it and then you'll be able to get it a little easier, I guess. You know what I mean. Okay, we might not be able to find it that way. There we go. It's under this channel. If you go to unrecorded Rockstar strike footage and parts of the vlog, he was in the middle of playing Dark Souls 2 and he was like, oh everyone, I got an email. I think I got some copyright strikes. He talked for like 2 minutes and he was like, oh, hold on, don't go anywhere. He comes back and he's like, okay, I'm about to stream this. So this crying video about the 2 strikes was part of the stream. And he even tweeted it out that he was going live. Well, he was already live, but he was going to talk about this. And he got like 300 or 400 more viewers because of the drama, obviously. So he couldn't even end the stream and try to handle his business to see what was going on. He fucking brought this bullshit into the stream. And soon as he brought it up, $5 donations rolling in, subs and shit rolling in, bits and shit rolling in. Soon as he brought it up, he knew what the fuck he was doing. He knew he was going to get a lot of extra money from this shit. I'm not going to sit here and own video and say, oh, Phil fucking did it on purpose. He fucking did it for extra money. But he showed finessed the fuck out of the system to the point where he got more than $1,000 in extra money over the course of one 24-hour period. And not even 48 hours after that, the whole situation was clear. All of the copyright strikes are going out. All of them. So those people gave him all of that extra money within that 24-hour period because they panicked just as much as he did. And he is the only one the only one that benefited from it. He's not going to buy anything new for his stream. He's not going to do anything new for his stream. He's not even going to go out of his way to do something special. He's still going to take a vacation because I'm sorry, you don't have to go somewhere for it to be a vacation. If you work at a real job and you say, hey, manager, I want 2 days off from work, you're going to take what? Vacation days, right? Can you say, hey, manager, I want 2 days off, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to just stay home. So it's not a vacation, but I want 2 days home from work. Guess what? You're going to still lose vacation days. So DSP's still going on his vacation. And yeah, nothing changes. And as a DSP fan, just know, if you give DSP more money, he leaves you. Because if he wouldn't have got that extra money from his viewers and shit, and the copyright strikes would have stuck around for a few more days, he wouldn't have been going on that vacation. Because he would have been desperate for money and he would have been streaming all day. So just know that, DSP fans. You get this dude money and he leaves you for a week. Or 4 days or whatever the fuck. You give him money and he goes away after getting the money. He doesn't stick around more. Giving him money doesn't keep him around. Giving him money makes him go on vacations. Just like when his stupid fucking King of Gaming, KO Gaming 1 video got all those views. He went on a fucking vacation after that. The dude is a fucking idiot. Oh man, look at this. Look at all of this overnight success. You know what I should do? Go on a vacation. I'm going to go on a staycation. Oh man, I came back. What happened to my views?
For gameplay
Dipshit.
and playthroughs and all of that.
Dumb motherfucker right
from
here, boy.
Atlas. Now, when I
Dumb
got the
as
copyright
fuck.
strike, I couldn't believe it because the copyright strike was for 2 videos in my Persona 5 playthrough that were
But I'm going to
not
let most of this
past
ride out.
the
I'm try to
publicly
at least.
posted requirements from Atlas saying don't do this and we won't strike you. I hadn't broken any rules that Atlas had put up for a Persona 5 playthrough. And
You should thank that $5 donation.
the videos in question were just me doing something in the game that on a previous blog post Atlas 100% has said was okay.
Why is he
to
going
film
over the Atlas thing
and
again?
release. So it really made absolutely zero sense that this particular playthrough of Persona 5 was getting a copyright strike against it.
Also, you see how much
So,
more distracted he is doing
At
this
this
compared
point
to
when
his
this
other
happened,
video when he
first
got the
of all,
copyright strikes?
YouTube
Because he's
corrected
streaming
me and
this.
said, you're in
So he's saying
trouble,
a
obviously,
bunch
you
and he's
gotta
looking at the
get this
chat.
I contacted my partnership
When he did his
network,
first copyright strike video,
and
he just
Curse
kind of
said,
went
"Don't
straight through it.
worry, we've had lots of people who've had the same issue that you're having right now, and it seems that it is an error that I guess the Japanese version of Atlas, the parent company, versus the American version.
Those
aren't
fucking
seeming to
evil
communicate
Japanese guys.
well, and because of that, people are getting these copyright strikes. Typically, if you just submit a
Still looking
counter
at the chat. What's the
notification,
point of looking at the chat here?
there's no problem. If you submit the counter notification, it'll get cleared up within 2 weeks.
You're probably not even looking at
and
the
the
chat. You're
strike
probably
will
looking at
be- you'll
Muxy,
have no problem.
seeing if he
Now,
got
in the
some
meantime,
fucking
I
bits in.
contacted Atlas US, the US company, their PR department, and explained the situation and said what gives, and they came back to me and said this does appear
He
to be
needs
an
a
error.
TV
It
that
does
can
appear
hang
to be
from the
something that,
ceiling.
the
Then that
Japanese
way he
division is
could
doing that
pretend
doesn't
like
make
you're looking at
sense.
his camera, but he really
Therefore,
looking
we're
at the
gonna work to
TV,
try to get
so
this
he can read
cleared
the
up.
fucking bits and shit
Now, that
down.
was 2 weeks ago. Over 2 weeks ago.
Plus sip.
The last time that
Amazing
I actually
content.
talked with Atlas was the 30th of June, so about exactly a week ago. I emailed them. 'Cause they
28
asked me for
fucking
the
minute long
information. They
video
had actually
for no
emailed me
reason, because this
and
was all
said-
gone 24 hours later.
Oh, here we go.
Live email reading.
Here we go. Perfect. So,
Amazing
I
hairline
actually
you
just
have.
got a response from Atlas's PR department. FYI, they said, last that I heard, the copyright strike against DSP Gaming is being worked on, but let me see if I can get an update. Realistically, don't expect an immediate response, but I'll do my best to help you out. Okay?
Nice generic
So
response, and
basically,
he thinks it's fucking personal.
Atlas admitted this shouldn't have ever happened. It was bogus, you know, and we're going to get against DSP Gaming is being worked on, but let me see. They said, last that I heard, the copyright strike against DSP Gaming is being worked on, but let me see if I can get an update. Realistically, don't expect an immediate response, but I'll do my best to help you out. Okay?
That's admitting it was bogus?
So basically, Atlas admitted
Okay.
this shouldn't have ever happened. It was bogus, you know, and we're going to get it cleared up. Hoping that it will get released sooner rather than
They
later,
didn't even
right?
say they was
Now,
going to get rid of it.
meantime,
Why
I said
the
it's business
fuck are
as usual,
kids
not a big
fucking
deal.
yelling?
Let me go ahead and keep going and not have any, you know, not really worry too much
Jesus
about this. It
Christ.
sounds like it was an error, an honest error, and it's going to get cleared up or whatever. No big deal. So I'm still
People in
uploading
this
videos
neighborhood
to
got
DSP
fucking
Gaming.
issues.
I'm still live streaming
Fucking summertime.
videos and stuff like that here on Twitch and having no problems whatsoever. So everything's hunky-dory. If the copyright strike gets cleared up, no problem. And I talked to Curse, my partnership
Somebody
network.
actually
They seem
tweeted
to be
me
in the know that these was a false strike, no big
about
deal.
emotes
So I'd have
and
no
Review
negative
Tech
repercussions
USA's
for Curse
Discord.
or anything about it. All right. So that's the deal. Now normally it wouldn't be a big deal. All right. But today,
It's
folks,
so much wrong.
Here I am. I'm sitting here. I'm live streaming.
And this
Dark Souls
whole
2, Scholar of the First Sin.
I'm gonna be quiet.
And all of a sudden,
Discord.
I get 2 emails from YouTube.
Nope.
Each one saying copyright takedown notice. Saying,
Asking me to go to somebody else's Discord is like asking me to go to Reddit.
in each email, I
Rather
received
not.
a notice. So I got 2 new copyright takedowns today. Anybody say, well, who's it from? Supposedly, these copyright takedown notices are from Rockstar
Is it from
Games.
at gmail.com?
All right? Rockstar Games Inc. That's what it says they're from. Rockstar Games Inc. All right. Now you may say, all right, what it constitutes each one of these copyright strikes? So just to show you, it's legit. Here's the email. One of the emails I just got. All right. And there's another one.
Show the
So
email
first
on the
email
screen.
says, this one is for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Part 1, Bully Scholarship Edition Part 1, and Grand Theft Auto 5 Part 1. All 3 of those from Rockstar Games Inc. Alright? The other email, which is the second copyright strike, okay?
Alright,
is for
the second email, which is a
Grand Theft Auto
copyright
Liberty
strike.
City Stars Part
Okay.
1, Red Dead Redemption, the Redux playthrough.
This is how he
Part 1,
talks
which
to an
I just
audience, I
finished,
guess.
Okay?
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto 4 Part 1, Grand Theft Auto Vice City playthrough Part 1, and Grand Theft Auto 3 playthrough Part 1. Again, all from Rockstar Games. Alright?
Alright.
Oh, excuse me. Rockstar Games Inc., it claims. So, because of these 2 copyright strikes that I've now received against DSP Gaming, whether they're legit or not, who knows, DSP Gaming is screwed. Basically, I just got a notice from YouTube saying if you don't get something cleared up within 7 days, DSP Gaming will be shut down, which obviously I don't want to happen. DSP Gaming is my lifeblood. It's my long-running YouTube gameplay channel for 10 years. Excuse me, 7 years. I'm getting
Yeah.
now.
You've been doing
and
it in
that's-
general for
everyone knows
almost
if you
10
wanna
years,
see Phil's
dummy.
playthroughs or whatever, you gotta go to DSP Gaming.
Everyone knows if you want to see Phil's playthroughs, you got to go to DSP Gaming. No, everyone knows if you want to see Phil's playthroughs, you go type in, this is how you don't play.
Now, this isn't to say that I couldn't do the same thing on another channel, okay?
No, you couldn't. Because most of your subs are
so-
fucking dead.
For example,
You got another donation too, I think.
I have other YouTube channels. I have.
What are you
KO
clicking
Gaming.
on? What are you looking at?
KO Gaming is already, you know, a channel that's set up, has ads. It's already partnered with Curse. So
It's already
I
partnered with
could
Curse.
do
Is it
KO
not
Gaming
partnered
and
with
just do
Curse?
KO
Was
Gaming
he
and
was
upload
scared to
all my
finish
input
that
videos
sentence?
to KO Gaming,
He didn't
all right?
finish it.
But
It's already partnered
I don't
with
want to do
Curse.
that. KO Gaming has way less of a viewer base. Do you really think all the viewers from DSP Gaming are going to
All the viewers.
overnight? No, of course
What,
not.
all 8?
Especially people who are watching.
You
the
can't even
ongoing
get
playthroughs now,
5,000
they're like,
views
"Why
on
are
a
there no
recent
videos
video?"
on DSP Gaming, and I can't even I can't even upload a video to DSP Gaming right now at all. I can't. Okay. At all. I cannot upload anything to DSP Gaming. I can't even upload a video that says, here's what's going on, so go to KO Gaming. I can't even do that. I am completely disabled from uploading videos to DSP Gaming right now. Alright?
Alright. Shoutouts?
So,
Wow. They really got to wait on them, don't they?
this sucks, right? This obviously really sucks. This is a bad situation, a shitty situation. I don't know. Here's the deal. I don't know if these strikes are legitimate, and here's why I suspect they're not legitimate. There's a few reasons why I suspect that these copyright strikes are not legitimate. All right.
To how far he has to reach for this, by the way.
Was from Atlas Japan, but they're going to get it cleared up.
His arm was out the window. He was reaching so hard.
Strikes from Rockstar Games are legitimate, and here's the reasons. Number one, I did previously get a copyright strike for a Grand Theft Auto playthrough. Now that was a long time ago. That was 2010. But when I got that copyright strike, it came from Take-Two Interactive, the publisher of Grand Theft Auto. It did not come from Rockstar Games Inc. In fact, Rockstar Games is the game developer, not the publisher. Therefore, I would be very surprised.
I think this is incorrect, but I don't even care enough to look it up.
Would issue the copyright strike. For example, Atlas is the publisher of Persona. That's why
I think this is incorrect too.
Strike against me.
I'm gonna actually look this up though.
Games would have done this. Okay. So that's really weird. I don't understand that. I don't understand how it could have come from them when previously I did get a copyright strike years and years ago.
Highly doubt Atlas is the publisher.
All right, that's number
one.
They
might be. No, they are. Atlas USA. Deep Silver for the people in the UK.
Why is it only against part 1
and Sega really don't.
Of all of the
really don't fuck with them. They just take some of the money, I guess.
A big issue. And
they're like
Rockstar
MCN.
had issue with me doing all these playthroughs of their games
93% on Metacritic, 9.7 on IGN. Jesus Christ.
Would it only be part 1? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't they
Greg
have
Miller
said,
probably would have gave that shit a 10.
the whole playthrough and get the whole playthrough taken down?
He gave Persona 4 Golden a 10.
Calculated strike.
Calculated strike. It's a terrorist attack.
It does. Seems like a calculated strike against my channels. In addition, all right. In addition, 2 strikes. Now
Jesus.
wait a minute. Why wasn't it, if it's all Rockstar Games Part 1, why was it 1 strike? It almost seems to me, right?
I like how he's saying he should have gotten like 7 or 8 strikes instead of 2.
Knew it would be 2 strikes against me.
To immediately get rid of your channel, I guess?
Right? Doesn't it seem like it? It seems like it's a targeted attack.
They could have screwed you more if they would have gave you more than 2 strikes, dummy.
We got that copyright strike from Atlas. Let's get him now with false strikes and get DSP Gaming screwed over.
Well, I mean, technically they did screw him over, but
it seems
just
to sound
for a
like
day.
That, right?
So
here's the deal.
Here's the deal, folks.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
What can I do? All right. Number one, the one thing I've done, as I told
you, this is fucking dude. I contacted Atlas as I slammed my phone up.
That means I can
what does that even mean?
Gaming again. So
I contacted Machinima. I gotta show my phone. It's not a phone, it's an iPod. I contacted Atlas.
I've got scheduled time off. I've got stuff planned now.
He has a computer and he sends emails on his phone, I guess.
What? If I don't take that time off, I'm screwed. And plus, let me just put it this way.
If he doesn't take the time off, he's screwed. What the fuck does that mean? How? He obviously planned something, or he like obligated to do something, but he don't want to tell us because he's so transparent with his fans and viewers, right? Sure he is. He's transparent when he needs money.
There's not much I could do anyway about these copyright strikes, right?
This motherfucker's secretive as hell. He tell us stuff when he want money, or when he want us to trust him.
Dark Souls 2 right now is going. Crash 3 is continuing. Tonight I was going to do Danganronpa 2, and now I can't upload anything to DSP Gaming, meaning essentially, I'm not going to be making any more money on DSP Gaming.
Fucking Christ.
Okay? Until I can get this cleared up. Whatever this fucking issue is. Right?
Just give the shout outs, dude.
Now,
you're looking at them.
The Atlas thing is already being cleared up. What I'm going to have to do immediately when I finish with this video and stream, I'm going to have to contact Curse again and say, listen,
spamming
I just got these 2
Curse.
strikes. This makes no sense. It seems like a calculated troll attempt. It doesn't seem to me legit at all. What can you do to help me?
Give us an DSP. I need one.
To get it cleared up, obviously.
There we go.
I need to find a way to contact Rockstar directly.
I'm hearing a caveman talk to me right now.
I need to find out what's going on. And I don't know anyone who works, I don't know the PR guy.
Somebody's going to get mad at me for getting so frustrated about this. It's hard to listen to.
Line for Rockstar. So I can at least talk to them directly and find out, did you really do this?
Like, it literally makes me cringe in real life to hear this dude say so much.
And YouTube got fooled. That's what I got to find out. Because that's what I did with Atlas, and I got it from the horse's mouth what was really going on. So I need that for Rockstar. Now, in the meantime,
I'm calling this the
right,
edition.
There's obviously a few things that I need to do. Number one, as of today, obviously I can't upload the DSP.
Let me give it a real
gaming at
cute
all.
title.
Am I going to go crazy and start uploading the
you're gonna
gaming
appreciate
today?
it.
No. What I want to do is play it by ear, and maybe within a day or two, the Atlas strike will get cleared up, and therefore, boom, I can, you know.
He says cleared up like he's talking about chlamydia or something. Stare deeply into the chat. Read all of the donations. Read all of the bits.
You know.
Ignore them for now, though. See? Yeah, ignore them for now. Oh, yeah. Amazing fucking video.
The other thing is,
there we go.
here's the other thing. I can't upload videos to DSP Gaming, okay? I can't. Because now I got 3 strikes
You told us
against
this.
me. Also, if one of these strikes doesn't get removed within 7 days, that's when YouTube is claiming they're going to actually remove DSP Gaming completely as a YouTube channel. So now what I need to do is contact YouTube. And
remember when
YouTube
Loophole
know
channel got
that Atlas is
removed
removing this
because
strike.
you
Here's the
and your
information from Atlas.
fucking drone sent him
don't
copyright
shut down
strikes?
DSP Gaming because I
Oh, but that was
have
cool
the
though.
publisher saying,
It's not
"Oh,
cool
they're
to do it
removing the
because
strike.
this
It
is his
wasn't legit."
livelihood.
So now I have to try to work with them to convince them that if something doesn't get cleared up
Like
within
we
7
made
days,
his fucking livelihood or something.
you know, that I basically have that fixed.
We made his
okay?
livelihood to not
But I
say
got all this
fucking
shit running through my mind,
40 times in the
alright?
video.
Seriously, so here's the deal. Here's why I'm really kind of panicking. Alright? Number one, yeah, my focus right now is Twitch. Absolutely. My focus is 100%.
My focus is the
live
easy
streaming on Twitch
money.
and making
Easy
entertainment
instant
streams on
money
Twitch and everything going on Twitch,
from my
right?
fans.
That is what I want to do moving forward. I want to focus
Why should
on
I have to
Twitch.
rely on making good
But
YouTube videos and making
right
money off of
now,
those?
Twitch is not making me enough money to keep paying my bills. It's not.
Sorry, fans, you're not giving me enough right now.
Twitch is not. It's screwed up right now.
Twitch is like
right now, it's
90%
kinda like
fan
50-50,
funded, so saying this is
YouTube
really
revenue from
tacky.
Watching the YouTube videos paired with
Really
the revenue
fucking
that I'm
tacky.
getting from
And that goes for any Twitch streamer. It's like
is
90%
enough now
fan funded
for me
at
to
this
pay my
point.
bills and afford the new games
So
and
saying you're
everything
not
I'm
making
doing.
enough to do it is kind of fucking tacky.
So, if I don't get DSP Gaming fixed and I'm getting 0 revenue from YouTube, I am screwed in 2 months. So literally in September, when it's the busiest time for gaming of the year, when everyone's
Literally
gonna
in
honestly be covering
September.
the new releases, I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. I don't know how I'm going to buy new games. All right, because it's a 2-month stagger between.
This is a new gimmick he's been going with. I don't know where he stole this from, but he's been going with this lately. I'm not going to be able to pay for the internet, and I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. He used to say, I won't be able to pay my bills. Now he says, I'm not going to be able to pay for internet, and I'm not going to be able to pay for new games, because that actually affects his stream. If he say he can't pay his bills, people don't give a fuck about that. They care about seeing him stream and waste their time watching them every day, and they care about him playing the newest games. So when he say he can't buy the newest games, they're like, holy shit, well, I got to send some bits.
The income that you get between YouTube and Twitch, FYI.
So Twitch should pay him every time he says
This
send
really
bits every
fucking
time he say
sucks. And I'm gonna ignore all
fucking
the trolls in the stream
caveman.
chat who are saying ridiculous things because there's no
I'm gonna ignore the trolls saying ridiculous things like what, get a job? Like what, stop saying fucking
quick solution to this. There's no quick fix, there's no solution.
There's no quick fix, no quick solution. Give me more money to keep me afloat just in case my YouTube channel fails. That's not a quick solution, but you did it. No quick solution.
Fix this problem. What I need right now, the help that I need from you, the viewer, is a few things.
You know, somebody was saying
Number
he should
one,
get a job.
If anyone knows a contact at Rockstar, like someone legit,
Asking
or
his
if you know
fans
who
to
the
do his
PR
work.
department is at Rockstar. I actually know someone who's in gaming journalism, and I'm
Venomous
gonna ask
Fat
him
Man.
if he has any contacts for Rockstar's PR
Which is
department,
probably a fucking
because I
intern.
really need to get in contact with them
If not,
right away.
he
to try to get
definitely
this cleared
not
up,
a
because if it
fucking
doesn't get cleared
prestigious
up, I'm
reviewer, I'll tell you
completely
that
screwed
much.
over. All right.
He's
That's
not
number one.
not
But I'm
fucking
hoping
Colin
maybe I'll get in
Moriarty or
contact with
anything like
Rockstar.
that.
Rockstar will be like, we didn't do that. This is legit.
We didn't do
They'll
it.
contact YouTube, and then they'll just get cleared up. That would be nice. Oh, excuse me.
Amazing
Someone
public
is saying they
talker.
got Rockstar's phone number
and
already,
burps.
but I don't know if it's true. If you have Rockstar's phone number, or if you have a PR, if you have a PR contact, like an email or a Twitter, send it to me via email, darksidephil@hotmail.com. Don't
Email me an
stuff in the
email.
stream chat. I'll never see it, alright?
People posting stuff in the stream chat, I'll never see it. Darkside Phil says, as he stares at the chat for the 40th time in the last 20 minutes.
darksidephil@hotmail.com. Email me.
He just
the
responded to
information.
somebody,
And therefore,
something somebody
hopefully,
said in the chat.
Um,
He's never going to see
you know,
it.
I can get in contact with them today or tomorrow and figure out what on earth is going on and if this is legitimate or not. All right.
I can't wait for the next The skeletons are pumped. Come on, give it to us. You know you want to.
Sound good?
Oh.
That's number one. That's how you can help me. Now, here's the other thing. YouTube obviously is going to be screwed up. I can't upload any videos to DSP Gaming,
bits.
right? But
Bits and tips.
that doesn't mean that I have to
And
stop
subs.
streaming. I'm streaming right now is the only way I can make money. And I do want to say thank you to everyone who
Streaming right now is the only way I can make money. He's saying this on stream. Who fucking does this? No one does this. Streaming right now is the only way I can make money. I want to see a Papa John's commercial. And the fucking Papa John dude gonna say, you guys are the only reason why we can make money. So make sure to come on down to Papa John's. Who does this? Because you can see his viewers as basically customers. They pretty much pay for his content because everything is content on the internet. They basically pay for his content or whatever. But why would you tell him that? You guys are the only way I can make money as I talk to you giving me money. He is such a fucking weirdo.
right, has been cheering, has been subbing, has been tipping. It's been great. In fact, these past few days have been particularly good
because you asked for extra.
I wasn't going to be live streaming for several days. Yeah. So that being said,
amazing
thank
talker.
you for that. Things have been good, but now obviously what I'm really going to need.
I need more.
Help, so that I can keep doing this. So again, I know
he doesn't even know what to say.
But thank you for the support, and if you can,
I need more.
When you're watching these live streams, cheering.
Thank you for the support, and if you can, give more.
Things, you know,
give more
obviously I need them more than ever because it looks like potentially YouTube ad revenue may be going away. If I can't get these copyright strikes cleared up off of DSP Gaming. He made
$1,000 and nothing.
DarksidePhil@hotmail.com is my email. So asking, what was it again? DarksidePhil@hotmail.com. Okay. Yeah, and see Ryan OG.
I thought you
said,
would never see what was posted in the chat.
Copyright. That's my point.
You told us in this video that you won't see what's posted in the chat. You responded in the chat.
Rockstar Games Inc. These two claims are false. I think that they are false. Someone falsified information. Maybe they had some legit contact information from Rockstar and they fooled YouTube's system.
They did. That's what happened. Spoilers. That's exactly what happened.
And I need to get this cleared up. That's what I mean. That's why I need direct contact information with Rockstar. So Rockstar will contact YouTube and say, no, this isn't fair. This is not true. You know, please clear this up.
We almost done here? Oh my god. 10 more fucking minutes of him saying nothing.
Number one, I need contact information for Rockstar.
No, fuck this.
Don't worry. It doesn't mean that Danganronpa 2 is off the table.
Oh,
I will
fuck
definitely,
this. No, I'm
at
out.
some point complete it. But
I'm out of that video. We done with that. This is the weekend preview. I'm gonna start this. And you know what? I know a way I can get around this. But if I put music in the background, it's gonna fuck the video up though. It's gonna get content ID. Did I have music playing this whole time? Okay, it's muted, it's muted, it's muted. The bot was playing music though. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just read it. Please read this important message. First off, tomorrow I'm streaming more Dark Souls 2 Scholar the First Sin at 12:30 p.m. PDT. The playthrough has been amazing so far. I hope you join me for continuation. Okay? Everyone, I need to say thank you. After the horrendous events earlier today, false copyright strikes against DSP Gaming make it impossible for me to further upload unless something gets cleared up. You're talking about his chlamydia again. I was and still am very worried about the future, but the tremendous amount of people who showed up for the nice Dark Souls 2 stream, they didn't show up for that. They showed up for him to give them money and then probably left after. Was amazing outpouring of support. That was truly something special. I love doing this for a living, but I hate asking for money. He used to. I'd much rather just shoot the shit with you guys on stream to get right into the games, but sadly that hasn't become a reality yet. It's never going to become a reality. What he is saying, he would rather show up to stream every day, make literally hundreds of dollars a day, thousands a month, be able to pay all of his bills from streaming and just, quote, shooting the shit. He think he's going to eventually get that much support without even asking for it. Not gonna happen. The fact that if he streams without not face cam. The fact that if he streams without giving shout outs, he makes like $4. And if he streams while giving shout outs, he makes like 200. So his stream is just going to be a shout out stream. It's just going to be a shout out stream until he goes away. Because that's all it is. It's a shout out stream. And it's him pointing out what's happening on screen. It's ridiculous. There's no conversation, no actual anything being added. It's him saying, oh, look at that. Oh, thanks for that. That's it. Whatever. I'm just a fucking stupid hater. But with all the YouTube issues all year, 2017 is becoming a constant reporting of the next thing going wrong or the next emergence that I have no control over. Blah, blah, blah. Fucking 40,000 videos, history, whatever. Who fucking cares? For the next 4 days, I'll be streaming Dark Souls 2 and doing my best to entertain you while I kick some butt. I hope that you'll join me for the streams and see how awesomely positive things have become now. What? Positive. Sure. Positive, I guess. You can call it that. The fan base is really stepping up. The fan base is stepping up. Showing a tired of the constant bullshit from those who would seek to hurt me for completely illogical, insane reasons. And that's a truly beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing that I have people that are 10 years younger than me defending me online. If I have to become a full-time streamer moving forward, then so be it. He is, though. He basically is a full-time streamer. He only streams on Twitch. All of his gameplay is on Twitch. All of his videos got Twitch shout-outs in them. He's a full-time streamer that just uploads to YouTube. And plenty of people do that. But whatever. For some reason, you don't want to fucking admit it. He is, though. He already is a full-time streamer. Because nights like these show me that it can work and be an incredible... No. You're not going to get $1,000 in donations every night. I know that it cannot be nights like tonight every single day, but I am seeing a massive positive growth in the Twitch channel consistently. This is a very, very good thing. If you haven't been yet, please make an effort to join the channel tomorrow or when you can in the next few days while I'm streaming. I think you'll like what you see. It's the same thing in his playthroughs. The only thing different between his playthroughs and his YouTube videos is the chat, and his chat is cancer. His chat is garbage. Garbage fucking chat. I hate his chat. It's the worst chat on Twitch. Okay, that's exaggeration. It's a terrible fucking chat, though. And thank you to everyone who cheered, sub, tipped me, as it really does help, at least in the short term, considering DSP gaming is blah, 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 sharp decline, blah, 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 fucking round table business meeting. Jesus. And that's the Eddie stuff with all of the donations. He got $899 and $2 and up on screen tips, plus $272 in subs and cheers. Almost $1,200 he made in less than 24 hours. All right. And this is the finale of the Copyright Trilogy, the weekend content. July 9th, 2017, copyright update and time off. He's still taking his fucking vacation. Top comment is no one cares, Phil. All right, then. Oh, this is a good one. Phil already knew that the strike from Alice would be removed. The only reason that I can think of you creating such a big deal about this is that your stupid fans will donate. Exactly. Big fan, keep posting on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. These damn haters have nothing to do but bully this man. And you have nothing to do as a fan but to talk about the haters in a YouTube comment. Good job.
All right. Hello, everyone.
Go get them.
Okay. Dude, every time I do one of these videos,
Go get
I
him,
swear to God,
Phil.
the camera's not in the
He
right
keeps
place.
on winning. What?
Roll with it. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Weekend Preview. Today is Sunday, July 9th, 2017, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no. What is this? What is this fucking bullshit? Try not to stay at the stream chat a lot. I see you doing that in Tevin videos, and sorry, I don't understand what's the point of the Weekend Preview. You change stuff a lot on your Twitter every day. 28 replies. Don't question him. He runs the channel, not you, hater Detractor. Go jerk off to more SOK videos and leave Phil alone. I plan on donating my entire salary. This is definitely a troll. You got me. And everyone he replied to mostly is gone. Yeah, a lot of comments gone. It's kind of weird because the first comment isn't gone. It's odd.
Boy, do we have a lot to talk about in this Weekend Preview. I will warn you up front, This is going to be a longer one because there's two
No, it's not.
big things going on that need
the
to be
same
addressed
length.
in this week in preview. Number one, as you know, if you've been watching this channel,
He shaved for
just
this
a couple
video,
days
too.
ago, I received
pretty good.
multiple, supposedly, or at least looking to be false.
I swear,
malicious
he got a
copyright strikes against
cardboard
my DSP
cutout,
gaming
and
channel.
he just sticks it to his face, and he shaves
Because I've
around
already
it.
had a previous copyright strike against that channel.
It
for
just
Atlas,
start
which was
over,
supposed to
man.
be
When your
removed,
beard
taking
gets so
forever to
bad,
get
sometimes you
removed.
gotta start
The
over.
channel was in jeopardy of
It's
being
not
shut
that
down, and I
bad.
couldn't upload any new
You a grown
videos
up. You'll
to
grow it back in a few days.
This week, coming up, I'd already been planning ahead of time to take time off. But
These
now, because
fucking
of everything
ums,
that was
dude.
going on,
That shit
was up in the
kills
air in
me.
jeopardy. The good news is I now have positive updates for everyone. I'm going to share all of that with you in this video so you know exactly what's going on with the copyright issues as well as what's going on for the rest of this week. Because yes, this week, because of the positive kind of thing,
It's not that bad. Like, I could kind of just let a lot of this roll, TBH.
Which means the next couple of days, streaming is going to be extended. It's going to be even heavier than usual in order to make surplus videos. In order to be able to keep you busy during
3
the time
ums
away from
in
streaming,
one sentence. Oh my god.
So, allow me to reiterate what's been going on. After getting these false copyright strikes from Rockstar back on Friday, and having that already established copyright strike against DSP Gaming from Atlas because of my Persona 5 playthrough, the channel was basically in jeopardy of being shut down. If I didn't get anything fixed within 7 days, the channel was going to be deleted from YouTube, from what YouTube was saying, terminated. In addition, I couldn't even upload any new videos to it. So originally what I had planned on doing was streaming a ton, having all these videos ready, upload them, you know, over the course of this weekend into Tuesday, and then on Wednesday when I was going to start with my time off this week, I would have had a surplus of videos that I could upload during the course of time that I was away. And then when I came back a week from today on Sunday, I'd say, okay, well, guess what? There was no dead time on DSP Gaming, which is great. Now let's hit the ground running with new stuff. But the fact that I couldn't upload on Friday, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. This is really bad, right? So, yeah, on Friday, everything was looking pretty doom and gloom. Saturday, the good news is Atlas, I finally got rid of their copyright strike, all right? I actually reached out to them on Friday, asked for help, and on Saturday, they finally got it released. Therefore, because the copyright strike against DSP Gaming was released, not only has 2 strikes instead of 3, therefore I could upload again, and the channel was not in threat of being deleted. Let's put it that way. So, that being said, I started uploading again.
I like when he's smart sometimes, and he
videos. Today I
kind of do like that.
Dark
It's
Souls
really
2 videos,
weird.
Plus, as soon as I actually finish recording this
He should
video,
spend
I'm gonna upload
$1,000
some
he got
fighting
to
game
fix his
footage
fucking nose.
to DSP Gaming because I've got a ton. It's like, I believe, over 20-some matches still of fighting games saved up from last Tuesday. I did that fighting game marathon on Independence Day, and I was going to try to spread those videos out over the week and balance them with everything else. And then when I didn't upload
Great
on Friday 'cause of
spam
copyright and everything,
videos
it threw a monkey
to
wrench
get
into my
less than
plans. I've got all
1,000
these
views in a
extra
day
videos left over now.
and less than 5,000 in a month.
So, yeah, tonight I'll probably be uploading more fighting game footage, and then
This
over the
fucking
next
cemetery ass
couple of days,
YouTube
you're gonna
channel,
see
and he
more
still
Dark Souls
still
2,
believes in
whatever
it
else
for
I'm
some
playing, which
reason.
I'm going to explain in a moment. And then there's going to be this surplus of Dark Souls 2 videos that'll be uploaded later this week. All right. So the good news is I can upload again. Wow, I can make money again. Great. The bad news is I still got these
Wow,
two,
I can make money again.
supposedly
Great.
false copyright strikes against me.
Tells this
from
to
Rockstar
his
Games.
fans.
And I got an update on that. So I put all the information together and I sent it to everyone. I sent it to Curse, my partner network. I sent it to YouTube. I sent it to Rockstar. I have not heard from Rockstar whatsoever yet. All right, so no positive update there. YouTube literally didn't even read the fucking message and just came back to me with a form response basically saying, you must do something about these copyright strikes or we will delete your channel in 7 days. Didn't even read my email explaining that I think 2 of them are false and they need to do work on their end. They ignored it completely. Today I heard back from Curse, and they said, well, we would like more information. Can you provide us with a screenshot of one of these copyright-stricken videos in question? It should actually have information about the contact that was sent to YouTube. So I did. I showed them. It's a Gmail email address. It's not an email address from Take-Two Games. It's not an email address from Rockstar. It's a Gmail generic email address. I sent this to Curse, and Curse looked at it and was like, this looks fake. This looks really fake, and we don't know how they gamed YouTube's system or whatever, but it looks like they did because they, Curse has seen legit copyright strikes before from everybody because they've got thousands of people under their umbrella, and they looked at this and were like, nah, this looks fake, you know. And then they said, now here's the thing, maybe there's some crazy new thing going on that no one's aware of, and it is legit, but chances are it's fake. So I was advised by Curse I should just do counter notifications about against these copyright strikes, and within 14 days they should be cleaned up.
This is so much backstory.
There's no way
insane
that
amounts
a
of
faker
backstory, dude.
could put a lawsuit against me, because how's a faker going to sue me when they don't have the legal rights to make a lawsuit for anything under Rockstar Take-Two? It's impossible. Therefore, they couldn't do it. All right. Now, in the chance that this is really Rockstar, all right, the crazy, unforeseen, who would have thought that Rockstar would be #1 claiming random videos like this?
Unforeseen.
From a random Gmail email address. I'm hoping Rockstar will respond to me this week. You know, I wrote to 2 different ways to contact their PR, and I also wrote their copyright.
I'm on the fucking
email
dark
address,
side, Phil. You better respond to me.
saying, I need
I'm
more
gonna put you under the
information. I need to know
fucking
what's
bus.
going on and know if this stuff is legit or not.
Oh, I called it.
I hope we'll get a response. If it's good, if it really is them, it's this simple. I'm gonna say, guys, you know what?
I love
cannot
this. This is
risk
my favorite
business
part.
because you guys are gonna be jerks, and after 7 years of me covering Rockstar games, now you're gonna give me
Listen to
copyright
this.
strikes. So remove the strikes, and I will delete all the videos, and we'll be done with it. I won't cover your games anymore.
Remove the strikes, and I just won't play your games anymore. He really thought if the Rockstar copyright strike was legit, they would do that. Okay, Phil, we'll remove the strikes. You just don't cover our games anymore and delete the videos. What?
All right?
No one's
That's
gonna do that.
if it's Rockstar. If it's not really Rockstar and it's bullshit, then maybe Rockstar can work with YouTube.
Bullshit
and
sent the
explain to them,
strike?
This isn't us. This needs to be removed. This is ridiculous. It's frivolous.
It's a dude
not
named
real.
Bullshit.
Or it may just be that I just have to sit here and wait 14 days for my counter notifications.
I wish they would have
to
made
go
him fucking
through and
wait.
be processed and expire, and then the copyright strikes.
I mean, he already got a
One
bunch of money
glaring
from it
thing that
anyway.
is
So
terrifying me about this whole situation. All right, if these are fake strikes,
I want to know how that
against
dude feel
DSP
like gave him
gaming, all
$400
right?
though, with the
What's to
hopes
stop
that he
someone
would
else
help
from
him
doing the
out if
same
he would have
thing
got
and
screwed
doing
over.
false strikes?
'Cause he
How is it
basically
that
gave him
the YouTube
$400
system
for no
is
reason.
still fucking broken. You may not.
That's
you may have heard of
insane.
this.
That's such a big amount of money.
Big gaming YouTubers and stuff did news about this recently. There was this girl who was a composer.
Listen
She
to
made
this story,
music
by the
for-
way. Listen to how vague the story is. I don't know why he doesn't give names. I know I could look this up if I wanted to, or I'm sure somebody's going to post a comment talking about it. I don't really care, to be honest, because if I cared, I would already know about it. But the way he talks about the story is so odd.
Other big gaming YouTubers and
This
stuff did news about
girl,
this
big
recently. There was this
YouTubers,
girl who was a composer.
a
She made
composer,
music for a video game.
a
She
video
had a
game,
contractual agreement with that video game maker.
the
to have her
game
music used in the
maker.
game. That game then was sold. People played the
Like,
game.
why
made
is he
Let's
not
Plays that
giving
game
any
and put them
details on
YouTube.
this? It's so
This
weird.
girl, after the fact, then felt disgruntled, like she was owed something more money or
This
more
is
something.
worthless, by the way. This
So
doesn't need to be here.
System works. It doesn't on YouTube for that music. So this is absolutely ridiculous. I hope. I mean, I don't even know what to hope for. Because here's the thing. If
I
it
hope
is
you stop
fake,
saying so much.
great, I could get the strikes removed, but what's to stop someone to continuously
And
doing
stop
this
telling
to me,
your fucking
right?
fans about your
On the flip
goddamn
side,
money
if it's really
issues.
Rockstar, great, I'll get
Even
them
when it's
removed,
not
I'll
an
tell them,
issue,
forget
he
it, I'll
tells
just
them
delete all
about
the videos
money.
or whatever.
Oh, it was
But on
a
the
lot
flip
of
side, now I
support.
can't
Oh,
cover
my God.
future
Jeez,
Rockstar
dude.
games. What about Red Dead Redemption 2 next year? Right?
one cares.
And I'm dying to play it. Everyone
You
wants
might
to
have
play
a
it.
career
Tell me
next year.
I can't play it because Rockstar has personally targeted me and my fucking videos. It doesn't even make sense.
And a sip.
How many other people will be playing and covering Red Dead Redemption 2 and not have a video this shit? This is ridiculous. So, even though the news is good, the Atlas strike is lifted, I can still upload and make money, and the DSP Gaming is not currently in jeopardy of being shut down, everything is still up in the air until we find out what is the deal with these copyright strikes. Are they real or are they not? And then find out how to proceed from there and go from there. As of right now, folks, all of my videos of Rockstar games, including Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, 4, 5, Bully Scholarship Edition, and Red Dead Redemption have all been made private on DSP Gaming.
This
Because
isn't
I wanna try to
panicking at all,
prevent
right?
them from being claimed frivolously again. Whether it's really Rockstar or not, if they're private now, you know, they don't have the links to them anymore. They obviously can't submit a claim against it. You know, but what if someone already submitted mass claims against you? Then there's nothing I can do anyway. You know what I mean? There's no control I have over it if that actually happened. So why cry over something that I can't fix, right? If it happens, I get hit with 1,000,000 strikes, go to YouTube again. What I'll do maybe in that case, if I get hit with 1,000,000 strikes, I can't do anything, is ask Curse to set something up between me and YouTube. and say we've got to have a meeting of some method, because this is ridiculous that your system is so broken that I'm getting shut down repeatedly because you don't know
I love
how
if
to
the
operate your
copyright
business.
strike. We should have a meeting.
All right.
That's
Now,
my favorite.
In the meantime, I want to say thank you so much. to
Thank you
those
for the
of who've been so
$1,000
incredibly
extra.
supportive since all this went down this week. Tons of people showing up to the streams, tons of people watching the streams and going nuts on Twitch and enjoying
The same
them,
amount of people showed
spreading
up for the
word
actual
about this issue
gameplay
amongst other
DSP.
people, so people are well aware of it and there's visibility about it.
I didn't see anybody
But in
spread the
addition to
word
that,
besides the fucking haters. What
also
the hell are
the
you
fact
talking about?
that people came to my streams and they were tipping, they were subbing, they were, cheering, they were doing all this crazy. And listen, thank you, because that's the bottom line. Is if DSP Gaming
Money,
gets
this is the
fucked
money
over,
gas
it
and
gets
emote,
shut
him
down and
fucking
closed,
reaching
I can't
back
get any
like
money
that.
on YouTube. This is over. Because as I've said many times, I would love to be a full-time streamer at this point.
You already
but I haven't
are.
gotten there yet. Every single day, I'm seeing good growth on Twitch. More people are following me. I'm seeing more people participating in everything, supporting
Giving
me on Twitch.
money.
Eventually, I think I
Participating.
can get there to the point where I'm making so much revenue on Twitch on a monthly basis.
Eventually,
that I
you
don't have
fans
to
can
worry
give
about
me so
YouTube
much
revenue
money,
at
I won't have
all.
to worry
It can
about
just be,
YouTube.
oh, well, I make nothing on YouTube. Who cares if they shut me down? Because
Bullshit.
here on Twitch, I'm making enough that I can keep.
I'm sorry, but this is never going to happen. This, oh, if YouTube gets shut down, I don't care. That's never going to happen. DSP could be making 10 grand a fucking day on Twitch, and he's still going to cry if he get a copyright strike. He is so full of it. It don't matter how much money he make, he still want to make more. It don't matter how much revenue sources he got, he still want extra. He still want whatever he can get. The dude basically getting $2,000 to $3,000 in fan funding every month on Twitch, and he still has a Patreon for another $1,000 in fan funding. And then he has the nerve to say Twitch is half of what he makes, and Patreon is like 15% or whatever. What? So you're making $5 grand a month on YouTube, DSP? Okay, sure.
Keep doing this for a living.
Whatever
I'm not
you
there
say.
yet. It's growing. It's getting
If
better
you're
every
making
month,
fucking
but it's gonna take a while.
$8,000-9,000 a
I was
month,
estimating
why the hell are
maybe
you
by,
asking average people for money
the end
like
of this
this?
year, let's see, because there'll be big growth in the fourth quarter with all the new releases. People will be coming over to watch.
Big growth in the fourth
But then, of
quarter.
course,
The business meeting.
Next year, early
Talk
on
again.
next year as well. It looks like there's going to be
Big
a bunch of
growth in
games.
the
Maybe
fourth
like
quarter,
this
you
time
guys.
Next year, maybe things will grow to
Ridiculous.
the point where now I don't care about YouTube anymore. If YouTube strikes me down, it sucks. I mean, yeah, I would absolutely.
He's
suck
so
for those
full
who
of it.
watch
He
me
will
on
fucking
YouTube
cry
and
anyway.
Only watch me on YouTube because maybe you have bad internet, you can't handle watching the live streams or whatever.
He has quality
Watch
options.
live streams, they buffer constantly.
How is your internet
Watch them.
not good enough?
And I
You buffer a
apologize
lot.
for that
He has quality
wholeheartedly. I wish there
options.
was a way to fix that, but that's the reality of things. It's
Watch
based
on
off of,
480p.
internet quality around the world,
Whatever.
what you can watch and what you can't. I don't want YouTube to go away. I don't want DSP Gaming is a channel with a 7+ year legacy of over 43,000 gameplay videos, playthroughs that people have watched over the years and grew up with. Just think about that. DSP Gaming's been around for 7 years. I get messages from people that said that they were 13 when they started watching me, and now they're in their early 20s, getting, coming out of college, getting
No
jobs.
way, you mean to tell me
and
people
they're still
got
watching my stuff
older?
and they love it. You see what I mean? Like, that is huge.
They love it.
That's a
College
chunk of
kids
people's
love DSP.
lives. That's a trick of my life, obviously, work that I put into it, that I don't want to just go away because of bullshit. So it would really
I want these
suck
arms
if
to go
DSP
away
Gaming
because
went
of
away.
bullshit.
But hopefully, if things can keep going positively as they are on Twitch, maybe,
where I put my
like I
Switch
said,
at.
within a year, maybe it'll be all about Twitch.
somewhere.
And
I
I
gotta
won't worry about
find
this
it.
stuff. I don't know. I have to keep growing though. That's the thing. I can't have stagnation or whatever. So I got to keep moving. I got to keep stuff going. And right now, stuff's going good. All right.
This is almost over with. Thank God.
Now,
Is this the actual weekend
let's get to
preview?
the schedule for this week.
Oh, we
Now you
fucking
understand
done
this
then. Who
week.
gives a fuck? Nobody gives a fuck about what this dude actually playing. People just show up for the bullshit like this extra shit. Another psych account waits to feel upload and says something negative. I'm sure karma will feed these trolls that do nothing with their life, like some form of cancer. Life work. This dude is saying this dude should get cancer because he posted a comment that says no one cares. Also, this isn't a psych account that waited for him to upload to say something negative because they got 7 subscribers. Psych accounts don't get 7 subscribers within a day. But this dude is actually saying, and I mean, sure, he's saying it on the YouTube comment on the internet, but he's saying even on the internet that he wished this dude get some form of cancer because he said no one cares in the comment. The fuck is wrong with people? Ridiculous. But anyway, make sure to go to the loot crate and all of that, I guess, whatever the fuck. And we're gonna finish it off with an amazing field trip. I guess we can go to the Dark Side Field Twitch account. It may or may not load because I'm currently running a extended stream test at an extremely high bit rate. Yeah, so it's gonna take a while. Hey, 500 viewers, tons of people showing up, right? Fucking tons. Tons showing up for the content, because a Twitch stream is content too. You see this subscribe button right here? That's content. You see this shirt picture? It's content. You see that rule? These rules are all content. Patreon logo? It's content. This fucking Twitter logo? That's content. The little boxing glove logo? It's content. Wow, he got it in follow only mode and R9K. Holy Jesus, dude. But these are my very exciting Twitch emotes, because I have Twitch emotes now. I'm one of the cool kids. It's gonna load. Let's give it like 40 fucking minutes. As a matter of fact, I could post it as is. It'll load. I'm banned, so nobody's gonna see it but me. I might have to fucking refresh this shit. Jesus Christ. I'm also downloading, well, I was downloading a Steam game too. I might just need to restart my modem. Downloaded 2K17. Fucking 60 gig game. And it downloaded in like 25 minutes because my internet is suspiciously fast. Yeah, it's being odd right now. So I'm gonna probably restart my modem after I'm done with this. I guess I could stop my test stream. They probably fixed it. That did not fix it. Is my internet dead? It can't be dead, right? Come on. I've seen that username before. Holy shit, nothing works. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart my modem after this video. Alright then. So I'm gonna have to show it another way. Alright, I didn't have the time to actually make my own fucking video about this shit, so I guess I'll shoot on into this. These are my amazing Twitch emotes. The best emotes on Twitch, you see. Because they're mine, duh. But you got this one. This is a stupid face I made in the beginning of a video by accident. You got a little lean drinking Blanca with his little shades on. And then you got the best emote, if I could find it. I might not be able to find it. No, I'm not gonna be able to find it. So I gotta open a really blurry version. Really fucking blurry. You got Leanna face. Leanna face is the best emote. A very prestigious emote, you see. Because it could be anything. It could be her surprised. It could be her looking up. It could be like a fake Leanna gasm. It could be a gasm face. It's the best emotes. The best emotes on Twitch. And this is not gonna load, so I'm probably have to restart my modem before I upload this video. But I guess I'll be seeing you in the next one. Next video I upload probably gonna be not a DSP video. Maybe, I don't know. Depending on how I feel. My birthday next week. So I'm gonna have time to actually do fun stuff. Cause I'm gonna have me a 4-day weekend. Starting Friday. But anyway, I'm done. I'm Audi5000G. Like the video if you like the video. I don't really care. Post a comment about stuff. I don't really care. Didn't have a hashtag for this video. What could the hashtag be? Hashtag participate. There you go. Hashtag participate. How do you feel about the Dark Surfer riling the fans up into giving him almost $1,200 in 24 hours for it to all be worth nothing because he didn't really need it because the problems went away as soon as they came? How do you feel about that? The Dark Surfer getting 1,200 finesse dollars. The best kind of dollars. And with that said, I guess I'm done. This video was recorded at a really high bit rate. I just noticed that. This is gonna take 3 fucking hours to upload.